Good day, everybody. Heuntz here, and welcome to a new Let's Play of Endless Space 2. Sit back, relax, grab a snack, and don't forget to yell at your screen. Endless Space 2, if you have not heard about this wonderful game, it is a turn-based strategy, just like Sid Meier's Civilization, but it is for space. It is a space opera with some beautiful, wonderful music to go along with it. It is the sequel to the 2012 game, Endless Space. Kinda makes sense. Endless Space 2 kinda has to be a 1 to go before it. Unless you're insane. Or just want to troll people. I like that idea. So the games, you can start and play different ways. We had a new game. Hey. I do not have the DLC, but DLC is out that adds in a different race, but you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 base races to play as, each with their own starting resource-ish way to get and gain. Oh, how do I describe it? Basically, every single race has a different way to play. For the Rodani, you have one giant ship that is your mothership, and every single star system, well, every single planet in the star system the ship is over gains the resources. The Unfallen, they claim territory by spreading out roots like a tree to encompass star systems. The Cravers, they just eat everything. So each different race has a different playstyle, and it's really fun to try out every single one, because every single one is completely different. There's also mods. I have none. Maybe one day we'll look into different mods. There is multiplayer games. But for us, we'll just... oh, there's also content. So that's the expansion pack. We don't have that. There's add-ons, which we do have, I think. You know, I'm actually not sure which add-ons I have. All that I will place in the description below for this episode and future ones. And with all the updates. So whatever content we have for this Let's Play will be down below. So let's just get into this and have some fun. And you can't quick start, you can't click beginners. Oh, this is not our first time with the 4X game. Well, my time with the 4X game. So we will not do beginner. Oh, and if you load game, I do have a few load games going. But let's do a new game. So who to play as? I personally have done, who have I done? I played the United Empire, which is Earth. It's humans. Maybe not Earth, but it is a human civilization. So anything you can imagine as being human, the United Empire is basically them. I played one of those. It comes with the 2 perks. One perk is being your citizen, or your population. Every single population in the game has their own effect. And we'll get into all of this as we play. For the Empire, the Imperials, so humans. And then you get your faction's special ability. So, for the United Empire, it's Emperor's Will. So you can use influence to buy out star system improvements, research technologies, and purchase resources on the marketplace. And I've also done the... where are they? Not the Unfallen. They're Bodani, who are shipbound, so they cannot actually land on a planet. They use a special symbol, so religion. Let's call it religion, a unique resource to generate population and create more arcs. That resource creates population, creates arcs, it creates also a few other buildings and ships, I believe. And then they get the Vodani, who the effects. Each population unit produces 4 dust or gold, 4 science, 4 production, and 4 food, but they have minus 50% food on the system. So even though they produce food, it is only if you only have 1 instead of 4 production, it's 2 instead of 4 food, excuse me, it is 2 food. And then the political opinions, religious. Ooh, didn't want to click that. So let's just make this interesting. and just go random. Let's see what we get. We will do... Let's make this easy-ish. It's our first time, so one. Let's just do 4 combative AIs. How do we fix that? Competitors. Let's do 5. You can have session mode so you can make protected. So only my friends could jump into this. Though I think I'm the only one that owns this, so we don't need to worry about that. Public, so anyone can just jump into the game and play, which is kind of cool. And then single. So we'll keep it single. Game difficulty, we'll keep it normal for this time. The speed. It's basically how long the game will go. Normal turns about 300. Quick, it should end in about 50. Yep, and so slow, 450. 150 turns at going up. Let's keep it normal. Pirates, how strong a pirate fleet is. We'll see that. How many constellations. So you get one galaxy, and each galaxy is made up of different constellations where all the planets reside. Of course, we'll see that when we get into it. Galaxy density. Let's just keep everything standard as we get it, except for the competitors. Let's just knock it down to 5. So for our team color, we'll go with green. And then let's just get right into it, folks. We won't use any advanced setup. We'll keep everything as it is, but the galaxy's shape as random. So we have no idea what it's actually going to look like until we get into it. Well, I am excited for this. And that we see is the Horatio, who are basically clones. Pretty cool. If you've ever played a 4X game before, you have base production, military. A lot of it does revolve around your base, and you're expanding your base, either through warfare, conquest, or colonization. The early games are more focused around colonization. Middle game, warfare, but not true conquest. And the late game is true conquest.
They only ever saw what was in the mirror. I always saw what was beyond. They saw deformity. I found beauty. They saw madness. I found genius. For the longest time, I have been the only one who sees what lies beyond the mirror. But soon, very soon, they will see it as well.
Oh, the introductory cinema is just beautiful. And we are playing as the Horatio Cloners. I haven't played them yet. Oh. It's gonna be fun.
Back from the very brink, no man has traveled further, struggled more, and unraveled more of the mysteries of the universe than Horatio. At least, according to Horatio. Now, with a great nation cast in his image, Horatio is ready to extend his vision to beautify the rest of the galaxy. Look in the mirror, Horatio, and you will always find the answers you seek.
Well, let's try that. And whenever he says Horatio, I keep thinking of the CSI Miami main head detective Horatio. I just keep thinking of that whenever I hear the name. Alright, so let's get into it. The Army of Me. The Horatio tend not to dabble in the affairs of others, preferring to keep advance their cloning and gene splicing technologies, and I can't read the rest of that because my timer is covering it. Let's see if I can fix that. How? Oh well. You guys will have to pause and read that. I do apologize. I wish I could, My timer is covering up, I think, a few other words. So, gene splicing technologies, blank, peoples and creatures would be, indeed, to take the best features and to integrate them into the Horatio DNA, so that all Horatio may benefit from what this galaxy has to offer. To learn more on these topics, click on the Send In button or click on the Manage Population button. So we have two. Manage Population or Send Screen. So I have no idea what the Horatio are like, so this is going to be really fun. Let's manage population. So before your eyes is the best way to learn about your people, the Horatio, and I can't read anything else. No, the political leaning. Okay? You may learn what they could add to Horatio through the gene splicing effect screen. Should you desire the advantages? Be careful though, gene extraction will require more and more individuals from a species to sacrifice their life with each subsequent splicing process. Oh, okay. Perfection awaits. So we had the Horatio, and then we had the Zavali. We can splice the genes to extract the genes of this population to include their effects to your major population. You need to reach a number of 2 to perform this action. So if we want +3 science whenever our population has happy, and then +2 approval. Oh, it gets. Oh, that's what they have. We only get this. Oh, so +2 approval. That's not bad. And then +1 space science. Not bad at all. So we can splice that onto the Horatio, so the Horatio would have those effects. That's not bad, but if we can keep our citizens happy, the +3 I think would be a little bit better. We might find a more suitable species to splice into our genes. Alright, so that's the Senate. So we're 4 ecologists, so we really like the ecologists. Makes sense. If you're into splicing, you might want nature or ways to manipulate nature. We have 4 total population. And that's our hero. He is Farella. EM8 Mario 22. Okay, hero. Inspect. Rename. What should our name be, folks? Number 1 hero. What should it be? I have no idea. There we go. Ha! Welcome, Heuntz. You are our hero. You're an overseer. You're Horatio. You're ecologist. You're healthy. Yay. What is your skills? So every hero, they have a skill. They can be placed in either a fleet or manage a system. So the Horatio, he has skill tree. So this is... I forget what the skills are. So this is based on Horatio skills. The Overseer, and then... Oh, so this is... Every hero in the game can get these skills. Or a different version, I'm going to guess, of these skills. These are just for the Guardian class, Overseer class. There are Guardian classes as well, and a few others. And then this is Horatio. So Horatio can get Clone Wares. So +5, like a happiness or morale on a system, and +5% food. Which can get used twice, so that would double it if you get 2. +1 movement on fleet, and 20% vision. On any system, if assigned, +10% to influence the star. And we'll look into that. But I think for our first hero, he should be placed with a fleet. So who should he be placed with? The Glacial Shoal or the Iridescent Shoal? Well, who's in these fleets? So we have a Beautifier and the Graceful Shoal, and we have a Revealer. Revealer is an exploration. Graceful Shoal is a colonizer. Okay. Well, we won't be putting him with the Graceful. So we will play him with him. We'll place Hunt in the Iridescent Shoal. Welcome to the fleet. Alright. So we have no research. I think our first episode will just be getting us situated into the game. And then the next one we'll get into, well, playing it. And messages. We have discovered a new luxury resource. The Transvine. I believe the first resource you always discover will be the resource that actually helps your population. What does that mean, helping? Well, if you look at population genes, well, every population can be different, or race, but for ratio population genes, you can see, yeah, empire population, so we have 2, and we can see what would boost it. So that means if you boost a population, that means it's likelier that they will be the ones that grow in a system. So when you add population, they are the ones that will be added on. So you need Transvine to level up both of these. So it makes sense that the Transvine will be the first resource we find. Thank you, the send screen. Yes, we'll get all into that when we actually get playing. We also have Hyperion and Titanium, which are not luxury resources, but bonus resources that, or strategic, that will boost either military or defense, weapons, technologies, and systems. And we'll look into that soon. And we have recruited Heuntz. Aren't you a fine looking clone specimen? And our home system is the Gestard. 3 ships. This is Horatio. Not Horatio. Heuntz the Horatio. Ooh, tongue twister. It's on that fleet. Let's get into our main system, the Gestard. We have an ice planet, an ocean planet, Mediterranean, and an arid. Horatio Prime is Mediterranean, which is nice, and it's hot. We have 2 Horatio, and you have Heuntz Valley. So everything takes production. You have a continuous infinite production, but you can build certain things to boost all your stats. And to colonize, you just click the colonize button, and it comes down, and it'll take 4 turns to colonize, and one of our population will just move to that planet. Once you colonize, you can easily move population to the planet back and forth, back and forth. Because Gestard 3 has 3 resources, I'm going to try and rush colonizing this planet because it has 3 strategic resources of each kind. That might come in very handy later on. We also have anomalies. Blah, blah, blah. Speaking English. Each one has a chance of giving you something good. This one, the life form, has a high chance of being an anomaly. Or low chance of being a deposit or just loot. And we have 2 life forms on Gestard 1. While on Gestard 3, we have a signal. Ooh. But we can't, as you can see, we cannot research, well, production to get it into the queue to find out what it is. Because we need a higher level Curiosity Expedition stat, which you get through research. And then we have a signal, a low signal, on Gestard 4. Well, Gestard 3 is good with food. It's not that good with production. Looks like 1 is the good production planet, but it's fine with dust and good, very, well, not bad, medium with science. While 4 is very good with science, but low with everything else. So I think for colonizing, we'll just do 3 to begin with, and then look into some other base buildings for the system. I think we'll do the drone networks, because it gives just basic plus 10 food, plus 10 production, which is not bad. It will take 4 turns. While cerebral reality gives plus 15 science and plus 15 dust just as a base. Nothing else is needed. Okay, so that's our home system. We can look at our empire. Everyone is content. Not bad, but we do want that to get higher up. The higher up gives us better food production and better influence at the moment. While it looked like, or at least we saw, with the Zavali, if they're happy, they get an extra +3 science. Looking at the screen, you can also see the victory conditions. There's quite a few victory conditions. Supremacy, conquest, science, economy, wonder, and score. Basically the same type of victory conditions in any 4X. You can see all your empire traits. So, we are, as the Valley citizens, we're crowded planets, so we get extra +1 population slot on planets. That's pretty good. Content citizens, so -25 disapproval. It's really good. Perfect genes, so our heroes will heal very quickly. Our ships, though, do cost a little bit more, 25%. So we'll be very, well, we might either A, not produce many ships, or B, need to find a very high producing system to be our shipyard, basically. Where Earth forms, we start with this technology already discovered. That's pretty nice. We get support module, which we'll look at when we can look at the ships. We can also colonize Mediterranean planets right off the bat. That's really nice. And then off-world agribusiness. So system improvement is approval. So we just get +10 base approval just to begin with. That's really nice. And we can do treaties, which enables diplomacy with minor civilizations and the Pirate League. Ooh, that sounds fun. Pirates. Not like we're already pirates in Sea of Thieves or anything. Shifty eyes. Shifty eyes. Oh, this music, I can fall asleep to it. Alright, systems. Again, you can see our colony 1, so our first colony. Everything blinking, that's where a anomaly is. And everything white is actually a planet that we can colonize, which is really nice. Because a lot of planet types, you need special research to colonize. Go figure. This is where we could place a hero, what the system's producing, any resources, any ships in hangar, so not those that are in the system itself, but just in the planet's shipyard hangar. And then any policies that we have going on. So we want to focus more on food. So it's all automated policies, basically. And for now, we'll keep everything manually controlled. Later on, if we have a bigger empire, we might start tweaking with the automated policies. You can see the Senate, we'll hear earlier. We're a dictatorship. Plus 1.5 times Senator skill effects on heroes. Not bad, not bad. When we get some heroes with those skills, we'll see what it is. Rebellions start developing when a system is unhappy. Oh, that's not good. I don't think they would. I mean, kind of logical sense. System is unhappy, they might start rebelling. Set political party representation to 1 on Senate. So that means leading political parties. So if you have multiple heroes and they have those Senate skills, that would be really good. We can put them in the Senate, but we only have 1 Senate slot, so we can't really put anything else on. And then we get elections. So what do elections do? Well, it creates the Senate. So we have 4 representatives, all ecologists, but it gives us access to different laws. Currently, we have the hardship ready, so it gets +15% approval. Well, not 50%, just base +15 approval on systems, and enables colonization of telluric non-gas planets. So any planet that's non-gas we can settle. However, you will suffer a 25% FIDS penalty without the correct colonization technology. FIDS. Well, FIDS is the base food, industry, dust, science, influence. FIDS-E. Basically. That's FIDS. So if we don't have the actual technology to colonize, so let's go to our home system. So we can colonize Mediterranean. So with that Centaur, we can also colonize ocean, even though we do not have the technology for ocean. but we will take a 25% penalty on all production from that planet. So it might not be a good thing to colonize straight off, but it does have those 6 resources, so we will just go for them. In Russia, you can also get more laws the more established your political parties are. So we could currently just get the green fertility bill. It does cost influence per population, but you do get +2 food per anomaly and 5% extra fizz production on colonized planets with anomalies. Not bad. You also get some base rules to put into effect. Some have costs or different effects. I'd like to run this one, but it costs 3 influence. We can only make 7 a turn, so take it down to 4 a turn. %5 per anomalies. Do we have any anomalies on our core planet? No, Horatio Prime has none, so we will not run that yet. But the system is a nice system with 4 anomalies, excuse me, to make it actually not a bad law to run. There's our economy. We have no access to any of this yet, but we will through research. Now research. Hello. You have 4 different spheres of influence you can, not influence, research, you can research. Military, economy and trade, science and exploration, empire development. Currently have off-world agribusiness, and the rare earth foams. You can also search different researchers that might give you different benefits. In this case, we're rushing the oceans, and we don't want that penalty, so we'll type in ocean. Okay, come on. Ocean. Yeah, we want ocean. Let's save OC. Curiosity. Everything glowing is ocean, is what we're looking for. So that nullifies bad anomalies. Okay. I'm guessing. Nullifies the negative effects of negative anomalies. Okay. No. Not colonizing ocean. Where would be ocean then? These circles are different benefits. Oh, flags of colonization. So that's arid. No. Savannah. No. Snow. No. Steeps. All the different plant types. No. Barren. No. Ice. No. Arctic. No. Desert. Nope. 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 Gas. Lava. Ash. Wait, can we just colonize oceans without needing to worry about it? Mediterranean. Tundra. Okay. You know what? This is not saying anything about ocean. So let's just assume that we can colonize, just colonize the ocean without any penalties. It seems okay. Okay. I'm not gonna complain. We get free colonization. This episode's going long, so let's get this really quick. We'll pick a research afterwards. Manpower. When we get into battles, we'll look into that, and ship designs. Hero we already looked at. We have no quests, so we can't click quests. And we haven't met anyone else yet, so there's no diplomacy. Well, this was long, rambling, rushed. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, that is fine. I will be releasing back-to-back episodes, so you can both get this rambling. And then, I'll say an hour or two later, I'll get the next episode out for you guys. Well, thank you for watching. Later, alligators.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you wish to comment, leave a comment below. If you want to be notified about future videos, subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Have a good day. Later, alligators.